So, speaking of ugly looking sets, because I was just thinking of Spider Man No Way Home, where everything kind of looks like fake, let's talk about Shazam Fury of the Gods. A movie that is alright. It honestly was more enjoyable than The Flash, which should say something because James Gunn was like, The Flash is the greatest film I've ever seen. And meanwhile, he's like, Shazam's coming out. Yeah, whatever. But I honestly thought it had a more coherent and interesting plot than The Flash. The Flash was all over the place. But still, this falls victim to generic nature and DC Studios' problematic track record, and ultimately it hindered its success. This movie is basically fast food, so let's talk about that. It's the sequel to the 2019 superhero movie Shazam, and in this movie, Billy Batson and his superhero alter ego Shazam, along with his foster siblings, confront a group of powerful villains known as the Gods. That's very generic right there, the Gods, and the villains are kind of a big problem. First of all, I actually kind of sympathize with the villains, if that makes sense. There's a scene where it's funny, the whole motivation of the villains is actually they're just trying to get a staff back from the main characters. And I didn't think they were bad. The main character is the main villain played by Helen Mirren was pretty understandable. She just wants the staff because it belongs to the gods. It's not like they want to destroy the world or anything. They actually only want to start destroying the world after the main characters start pissing them off, which is funny if you think about it. He literally just Shazam sits down with Helen Mirren and it's like cracking Fast and Furious jokes and trying to give her fast food. And I'm like, this would piss me off too. I would also want to destroy them or destroy their planet. So honestly, the villains just don't really work. It has an okay kind of, story as the kids navigate their dual lives as teenagers and superheroes. It still fits into that, kind of like Tom Hanks is Big. That's fun. I think that's good. That's what I mean. It's better than The Flash because it kind of has this fun bit. Even the opening on the bridge was better than The Flash. And it still, oddly enough, had a very similar bit with Wonder Woman, but I thought Shazam worked more. The kids have to learn to harness their abilities and work together to defeat the gods and save the world. And it has a mix of comedy and heart and superhero action, and it's entertaining, and it can be a magical adventure that expands the Shazam universe, but the film's standard superhero formula simply is not enough to stand out in a crowded market. And furthermore, the lackluster critical reception and disappointing box office performance can be attributed to several factors. Well, I saw this movie on its opening Friday night, which was coincidentally on St. Patrick's Day, which is a popular day for people to head out to bars and socialize. Understandably, the theater was not packed, and there was only 10 people in attendance, and that's a pretty abysmally low turnout for a superhero movie, and it's a clear indicator that something wasn't quite resonating with audiences. Despite this, I found it to be a step above recent superhero outings like Ant-Man 3 and Black Adam. It was fun. It effectively balanced the family elements and the high stakes, and the body swapping dynamics had an enjoyable viewing experience. Like I said, the bit with the kids on the bridge is fun, and it has fun main characters, and that's what's important. But the main issue with the film is, I think actually why it suffered was its marketing. It was marketed as this event superhero movie rather than, highlighting its comedic and family-oriented elements. I think this is why people didn't go. I thought it was nice that, I saw a couple parents taking their little kids to see it, but I feel like this honestly should have been marketed, as more of a family film. It's funny because Zachary Levi even put out a rant. It was just him complaining that no one went to see his movie and they all went to see John Wick. Another thing was John Wick came out right after this and people had way more interest. The lack of hype surrounding the villains and just Shazam himself dampens the overall reaction. And Shazam, like I said, he doesn't have that much uniqueness or depth to capture audiences. It tries to incorporate, familiar ensemble dynamics reminiscent of the successful Stranger Things show, but it can't capitalize on these tropes. And the potential for more engaging and ensemble-driven narrative is present, but it doesn't really resonate with viewers who are seeking a more captivating lead character. So I think that, if they just strengthened the villains, emphasized superhero spectacle, developed Shazam's arc, giving him more inner conflict, fears, and desires would maybe create a more relatable protagonist. The Wonder Woman dream is funny, I guess, but it's not character development. Him wanting to stay with his siblings is character development. The main characters kind of come off as unlikable and end up being the ones to actually turn the villains against them in the first place. So it's a problem when you end up rooting for the bland villain, even if it's Lucy Drew riding a dragon, which is pretty awesome. So overall, they could have improved all that and improved the visual effects as every DC movie could have done. So, let me know what you guys think if you liked Shazam or saw it or enjoyed it. And, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.